So let's sit and we take few deep breaths. Okay, make yourself very comfortable. Maybe sit in cross leg, like so. We call that easy pose. Or maybe sit in pose of adapt, like so. Just make sure that you feel very comfortable, whatever posture you choose. Okay, knees lower than the hips, preferably. Okay, Lulu, you better come to your bed here. Come sit down here. That's a good girl, good girl. Okay, very good. Okay, and we take a few deep breaths. Okay. Close your eyes and just check your back. Your back is straight, sitting tall, shoulder blades flat on the upper back, chin level. Take back of the head slightly back. Deepen your breath. Breathing deep into the abdomen, middle chest, upper chest. And as you exhale, exaggerate, squeeze your tummy in, exhale fully. And again, inhale, breathing deep, expand in all directions. And as you exhale, exaggerate, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your tummy in. Breath is deep and flowing. And as you keep in your breath, deep and flowing, remind yourself about your intention. We all have intentions. Your intention can be very small or very big. Your intention can be just for this yoga class, or for a day, for a few days ahead. And if you are in doubt, ask yourself how you committed to yourself, how you committed to your health, and find the inspiration in your answer. And keep your breath deep, flowing, enjoyable through the rest of the practice. Breath deep and flowing. On your next inhale, open your eyes, relax your arms and your legs. Now you can stretch your legs to the front and sitting maybe on the floor, and then just relax your legs, shake your legs, relax, 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 relax. Let's come on all fours. We do cat and a cow stretch. Okay, come on your all fours with your hands beneath your shoulders, knees beneath the hips, and your toes under. As you exhale, soften between your shoulder blades. Inhale and look up. On your next exhale, chin to your chest and you round. Inhale, abdomen down, lift your heart, look upwards. And again, exhale and round. And continue with the breath. Inhale, look up. Exhale, and you round. Twice more. Easy movements, moving slower with the breath. Well done. Make your last round. And then bring your back parallel to the floor in neutral position. Let's make more space between your hands and your knees. Either move your hands forward or your knees back, where you have more space on your yoga mat. Squeeze your arms and your shoulders. Come up to down facing dog and we go to spot walk. Let's do it a few times. Bend the right knee, then the left. And maybe you want to move the hips from side to side. Just loosen up. Have a good stretch. Squeeze your shoulder blades at the back and stretch from the shoulder blades through the arms to your finger pads and upwards to the hips. Let's have a good stretch. Well done. On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes, look at your hands, bend your knees, walk in. Walk in and make space between your feet, hips width apart or wider. Bend your knees if you need. First forward bend in the morning, that's absolutely fine. Bend your knees, maybe hold your elbows, Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the legs towards the midline with your hand at the lower back check. Back of the pelvis tipping forwards, not back. And maybe even move from side to side gently. Start to stretch a little bit more. Little bit more in your hamstrings. You feel it in your hamstrings, feel it in your back. Your shoulders perhaps. Relax your neck, just nod your head, relax your neck. Another breath, no rush. And then come back to the middle. Squeeze the legs. Take your hands to the hips. Lift your elbows, shoulders. Lift your chest and come up slow. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the legs and come up slow. And then exhale, relax your arms and let's just roll the shoulders. Soften, soften, soften. Well done. And then relax your arms. Okay. Interlace your fingers. Invert your hands and we're going to stretch upwards. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Press your feet into the floor and start to move gently from side to side. Just checking the sides of the body, checking the shoulders, the hips, how you feel there. Nice and easy movements. With the breath, deep and flowing still. Okay, well done. And then stop in the middle. And reach up again, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And what I want you to check, look at the side and check that your hips above your ankles. Can you check your hips there? If they're not there, if your hips in front of your ankles, this is not very nice for the lower back. So what we do, you lift your toes up, you draw the legs in and you move the hips back. Again, checking hips above your ankles. This is good position for your hips, good alignment. And continue to stretch up, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Stretching upwards. Squeeze the legs in, little bit of tailbone, so we have lots of length through the spine. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Okay, lots of length, legs steady. Another breath into your chest. And then exhale and relax your arms. Let's just roll shoulders again. Soften, soften, soften. Okay, great. Then come to the front of your mat. If you're not there, and we do salutation to the sun. I just want to say, if it's hot, please do move slow and keep your breath deep and flowing. Breathe in deeply. We need lots of oxygen. Okay, bring your hands to your chest and check that space between your feet. Hips width apart, feet parallel. Inhale, lift your sternum. Exhale, relax your arms. Inhale, gentle back bend. Or just stretching upwards. And as you exhale, forward bend, bend your knees if you need. Touch the floor or your shins. Inhale, lift your chest, stretch forward. Exhale, squeeze the legs and bow. And again, inhale, either holding the floor or your legs. Lengthen and stretch. Exhale, squeeze the legs and bow. We do once more. Inhale and stretch. Exhale, squeeze the legs and bow a little deeper. Now move your hands by the side of your heels and step up with your right foot back. High leg lunge or lower leg lunge. If you need to take it easy, bring your back knee down. We take deep breath into the chest. Inhale. Exhale, stepping back into the plank or half plank. What is your option? Plank, straight legs. Half plank with the knees down if you need. Squeeze your arms, squeeze your shoulders. Lift your tummy muscles. If you are in the plank, you lengthen in the tailbone to your heels. Deep breath in. Exhale, lean forward. Knees, elbows, or just bend your elbows. Lie down on your tummy, point your toes back, and I want you to press whole legs into the floor, especially your knees. Lengthen in the tailbone. Come up to raised cobra. Doesn't matter how far. Soften, soften your buttocks. Shoulders down. Double chin, lift your chin. Inhale. Exhale, drag your hands back, stretch forward, shoulders lifted, toes under, down facing dog or come on your all fours. And then down facing dog, have a good stretch, lengthen. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, look at your hands, right leg up, step forward, helping with your hand is good if you need it. Take a deep breath, inhale, and as you exhale, engage your core muscles and step forward, forward bend. Squeeze the legs. It's okay to have your knees bent. And then come up, inhale, lift, salute into the sun. Exhale, hands to your heart. We do the left side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and stretch. Exhale, forward bend, strong legs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the legs, touch the floor or your shins. Inhale, lift your chest, flat back. Exhale, bow, bend your knees again if you need. Hands by the side of your heels, left foot back. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, stepping back into the plank or half plank. Couple of deep breaths. Squeeze your shoulders at the back. Tummy lifted. Strong core muscles supporting the back. Inhale. Exhale, lean forward. Knees, elbows, or bend your elbows. Point your toes back. Don't rush. Lengthening the tailbone. Make sure that your hips touching the floor. So you can soften your buttocks. Lower back is happy. Shoulders down. Double chin. Lift your chin. Inhale. Exhale, drag your hands back, keep stretching forward, lengthen, 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 toes under, down facing dog, breathe deeply, couple of breaths, lifting the hips high, and you're looking at your hands, spread your fingers wide, press all finger pads into the floor, and stretch back, hips back, heels down. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, look at your hands, left leg up, stepping forward, big step forward. Helping with your hand is good again. Check in front knee above your front ankle. Take a deep breath. Exhale, engage your core. Forward bend. Squeeze the legs. Press down with your feet. Come up. Inhale, lift. Salute to the sun. Exhale. Hands to your heart. Take a deep breath. And then relax your arms. Okay, take your hands to the hips. We're going to do little sequence, warrior one. And then we're going to go into the forward bend, just to stretch a little bit more around the lower back and the hips. Okay, let's do it together. So we step back with the right foot back, big step back. And let's make that space between your feet, hips width apart. And you bend your front knee, and we check front knee above your front ankle. With the hands on the hips, let's move this back hip, your right hip slightly forward, so the hips facing forward ideally. You lengthen the tailbone, keep lots and lots of length through your spine, and you stretch your arms. So this is your warrior one. Strong legs, squeeze the legs towards the midline. Lift your chest, create lots and lots of length. Inhale now. And as you exhale, you take arms back, and you interlace your fingers behind. Lots of length, keeping this length through the sides, and we fold next to the left knee. Lifting your arms as high as possible. So just listen to your shoulders. You don't have to go very high with your arms. Engage your core muscles to support your back. Go as low as possible for you. Deep breathing. Lovely stretch for the back, for the lower back, for the hips, for the shoulders. We try to keep the back long. Another breath. And then we're going to lower the arms. Swing your arms upwards and come up again, all the way up into the warrior one. Deep breath here. Lift your chest, stretch back a little. Opening the front of the body. Inhale. And as you exhale, stretch forward, touch the floor, and we're going to step back to down facing dog. Step back, have a good stretch. Deep breath. No rush. Just notice how you feel, all the sensations, all the energy flow through the back. And thinking about changing side. Come up on your tiptoes, look at your hands, right leg up. And we step forward, big step forward to the front of the mat. Looking at your left foot, hop to the left. Okay, and then place your heel down. Hands to your front knee. Lengthening the tailbone. And then stretch your arms. Warrior one on this side. Just again, check your legs. Legs drawing in towards the midline. Core engaged, and again, lots and lots of length from the hips to your armpits. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Inhale. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind. Keeping the back long. Exhale, folding. Next to that right knee, lifting the arms as high as possible for you. Squeeze the legs towards the midline. Engage your tummy muscles up to your spine. Have a good stretch. Lots going on in this stretch. You have hip stretch, shoulder stretch, keeping your back long. Breathing deeply with the strong, steady legs and strong core muscles. And then lower your arms. Release your arms and we come up all the way up. Let's stretch again. Lift your chest, take your shoulders back, arms, thumbs to the wall behind you. Inhale. And as you exhale, stretch forward, touch the floor, step back to down facing dog, step back, have a good stretch. Lifting the hips high. Inner thighs moving back, heels down. Well done. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, look at your hands. Choose plank or half plank. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, going down, knees, elbows, or just bend your elbows, lie down on your tummy, and then slide your hands forward for the Sphinx pose. So this is the beginning of the back bend. Okay, we're going to stop here for a while and listen to the lower back. Let's press whole legs into the floor, especially your knees. Lengthening the tailbone. You feel your tummy muscles start to lift as you lengthen the tailbone. And you get that lift. Let's stretch forward a little bit more. Stretch to stretch. Then soften between your shoulder blades. Squeeze your shoulders at the back and relax your neck. Okay, now you can stop here in this beginning of the back bend, gentle stretch. Or maybe come up with me to locust pose. You're going to take one arm back, palm facing up. Squeeze your shoulder towards the midline. Another arm, palms facing upwards. Relax your neck. And if it's okay, lengthen the tailbone and lift your legs. So the palms of the hands, the soles of the feet reaching up. Lovely stretch for your core muscles. And strengthening the back, strengthening the muscles which support in the spine. Very good posture for your back. We take another breath. And then exhale, release, hands beneath your forehead. Relax for a moment. Relax and wobble your buttocks. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Resting into crocodile pose. Relax, but not completely. We have another go. Okay, and another go. Inhale, lift your head. Go again on your elbows. The Sphinx pose. Press your legs into the floor. Lengthening the tailbone. Stretching again forward. Heart reaching forward. Exhale, soften, melt between your shoulder blades. Squeeze your shoulders at the back. And again, if it's okay, one arm back, another arm back. Now, if you can, interlace your fingers at the back. Squeeze your shoulders and lift your arms. Okay, and maybe even lift your legs up. Don't worry to do everything. Listen to your back. Listen to your lower back, your shoulders, your whole body. Neck is soft, just let's look down beneath the face. Deep breathing. We stay usually from 3 to 5 deep breaths in the locust pose. Strengthening the back muscles, toning the legs, your shoulders, toning the core muscles. Breath deep and flowing. Well done. And then exhale, release. Hands beneath your forehead. Relax again there. Wobble your buttocks. Soften, soften, soften. And also you can bend your legs, feet up into the air, and you wave. Wave your feet from side to side. But just loosen out the lower back. Relaxing, softening. Should feel nice, this clean wipers twist. Another breath. And then come back to the middle, relax your legs, hands by the side of your chest, down facing dog, toes under. Let's come up to down facing dog and have a good stretch. Okay, let's stretch now the back of the body after the back bend. We stretch the front of the body, now we're stretching the back of the body, counter posing. And this is a good stretch. On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes, bring your knees down to the floor and swing your legs to the front. Let's sit with the legs at the front and we do seated twist. Going to stretch a little bit more around the back and releasing tightness of the back after these strong stretches. Okay, let's do it together. Bend your right leg and take your right foot outside of the left. Hug your knee and sit tall. How's the back doing? Can you check your back? Are you sitting straight, upright, or do you need to hop on a block or folded blanket? Make sure that your back is straight. And maybe lean to the left and take your left foot to the right, but you're not sitting on that heel, you're sitting again on the floor or on the block or on the blanket. I'm going to hug the knee and take a moment, again sitting tall, right arm up, inhale, exhale, looking over the right shoulder, and you take this hand closer to your sacrum, just bring it in, press into the floor and stretch, keep the length. On your next inhale, left arm, and hook your elbow, okay, or maybe just hug your leg and squeeze to your chest. So whatever is suitable for you on this side. I like doing this option. And again, inhale, you lengthen, exhale, tummy in, right shoulder moving back. And again, inhale, you stretch. Exhale, shoulder moving back, moving deeper into the twist. Lifting your chin a little, leg drinking from the tall glass, back of the head moving back. And you continue to use your breath. Inhale, you stretch. Exhale, shoulder back. Maybe the finger pads moving a little bit further into your deeper twist. We take another breath. Well done. And then come back. Come back to the middle. Hug this front knee for a moment. Sitting tall, shoulders back, back of the head back, and you're reaching upwards with the crown of the head. If you have both legs crossed, maybe look at your top leg and you go 360 degrees all the way around, and when you sit on the floor, you have your left leg on top, okay? Or just change the cross of your legs, okay? I'm going to swing around for you. If you need to change your legs, follow me. Bend your left, take your left foot outside of your right, hug your knee, sitting tall again, back is straight, or into the right, right foot to the left, check in with your knee, left arm up, inhale, exhale, into the twist, this shoulder moving back. Bring your hand closer to your hips again, press into the floor, create lots and lots of length. On your next inhale, right arm, and hook your elbow, stretching upwards on the inhale, exhale, engaging the core and moving deeper into the twist. Inhale, you stretch, exhale, engage your core muscles, moving deeper into your twist. Check your neck is soft, chin lifted, your throat center is open. Well done, and keep moving with the breath. Inhale, you stretch, exhale, tummy in, moving deeper into the twist. Another breath. And then come back. Come back to the middle. Hug your front knee. Okay, again, sitting tall, shoulders back, back of the head back, and relax your neck. Soften and relax. Brilliant. And then stretch your legs to the front. Relax your legs. Give them a little shake. Relax, relax, relax. Great. So now we go into the forward bend and a little hip stretch. Okay, watch me for a moment. I show you on this side. We're going to do this. Okay, we're going to fold between the legs first. So this is your forward bend to start. Maybe this is your option. Then you come back. Then you're going to look at your front foot. And option 1 here. Option 2, holding with one hand. Or option 3, holding with 2 hands. Okay, so let's do it together. Okay, bend your right leg, point your toes, and you take your heel into the groin. Okay, and then again checking your back. How is you sitting? How is you sitting straight? Or do you need to sit again on the block or folded blanket? Make sure that you're comfortable. Taking flesh of the buttocks wider. On the front leg, make your hamstrings wide. Okay, and you press in this front heel into the floor, and if you're sitting on the floor, you feel the back of the thigh also pressing into the floor. Take your hands behind. Look between your legs. This is where you're going to fold first, between the legs. Inhale, exhale, folding between the legs. Okay, it doesn't matter how far you go, but just have a good stretch, avoiding the pain. Inhale, you stretch and lengthen. Exhale, you fold. And then if you're looking at your front heel, maybe you can hold your toes with one hand, that's the left hand, left foot, and the right hand goes next to your right knee. Again, inhale, you stretch. Exhale, soften between your shoulder blades and fold. And so on. Inhale, you lengthen. Exhale, squeeze your tummy in and you fold. Nice and easy. Moving with the breath. On the inhalation, you stretch and lengthen through the sides. On the exhalation, soften between your shoulder blades. Neck is soft, chin slightly in. Doesn't matter how far you go. On your next inhale, let's come back. Looking at your front foot, shoulders facing forward to your front foot, hands behind. Inhale. Exhale, folding. And again, inhale, you stretch. Exhale, you fold. We try to keep the back long. Lots and lots of length from the hips to your armpits. And if you're happy to hold your toes, again, hold it. Another hand again on the floor. Using both arms to lengthen. Exhale, softening between the shoulder blades. Neck is long and soft. Maybe you can hold your toes with two hands, maybe not, it doesn't matter. Inhale, stretching. Exhale and folding. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, folding. Keeping the length. And using the breath. The breath is always here to support you in your practice. And I know that my right hip wants to lift, so please do be aware that your both hips grounded. Both hips grounded to have a good stretch. On your next inhale, come back, lean back and you stretch your legs. Let's just stretch the legs, relax, relax, relax your legs. Okay, well done. Lovely. And then we change side. Let's change side. Okay, we're going to do the left leg now. Bend your left, point your toes, take your heel into the groin. And again, make all the adjustments you need. Maybe sitting again on the block or folded blanket. Okay, well done. Make your hamstrings wide. Take your hands behind. Inhale. Look in between the legs. We're going to fold between the legs first. Exhale, fold in between the legs. Yeah, look at your right heel. Can you press it down a little stronger? Inhale and stretch. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, you lengthen. Exhale, you fold. And maybe you can hold your toes. Another hand next to your knee. Like a Spider-Man hand, go on your finger pads. Lengthening through the sides. And softening between the shoulder blades. And again, listening to your body. Please do avoid the pain, whatever is happening. Whatever is happening in your body. Easy stretch. Enjoy the stretch. Take another breath. Well done. And then come up. Come up and look at your front foot. Hands behind. Shoulders facing to your front foot. Deep breath in. Exhale, engage in the core and fold. And again, inhale, you lengthen. Exhale, you fold. Keeping the breath deep and flowing. And maybe again hold it with one hand, another hand on the floor. Straighten upwards. And then folding, softening between the shoulder blades. Doesn't matter how far you go. And if you bend your elbows, I suggest lift your elbows and you draw your arms back into your shoulder joints. Okay, let's check this left hip. I know my left hip wants to lift. Let's ground that hip so you have a lovely stretch around your hip joint as well. On inhalation, lengthening. On the exhalation, softening between the shoulder blades. Neck is soft, chin in. And just enjoying this good stretch. Another breath. And then come up. Inhale, come up. Okay, relax your legs, give them a little shake. Relax, relax, relax your legs. Okay, well done. Okay, lovely. And sit into the child stretch. Okay, lovely child stretch, nice and passive stretch. Lovely after the forward bend, just to feel the energy flow, how you feel in your back, lower back, the hips, the pelvis, how the back of the pelvis, head on the floor, or maybe you need to bring your hands, or maybe even fists beneath your forehead. Just keep adjusting to your practice. Okay, just take a moment, relax there. We had a lovely stretch around the hips and the lower back. Another breath. And then lift your head and slide your hands. Hands to your knees. Okay, well done. And please be seated comfortably. I'm going to show you the threading the needle posture. Very nice for the shoulders. And again, it's a little twist. And for the supporting your lower back, I want you to keep your core muscles engaged when you do this posture. So watch me for a moment and then we do it together. So demonstration first. You're going to stand on all fours and you're going to stretch one arm up. So I'm doing my right. So you straighten your right and then you're going to take your hand under the left armpit and you're going to slide and slide and slide your hand to the side, and maybe your shoulder can end up on the floor. And then on the left hand, go on your finger pads. This top shoulder, your left shoulder moving back, and this is where you're moving into your twist. You squeeze your tummy in and moving gently into your twist. If you want more, you walk your hand over the head and you stretch, 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 and this is a little bit deeper stretch. Okay, and then when you finish, come back on your all fours, and you do the same on the left hand side. Okay, so let's do it together now. So you come on your all fours, and we do it together. Keep your toes under. It's good for your knees, good for your back. We start on your right. We stretch your right arm up. Inhale, open your shoulder. Exhale, take your hand to the left, palm facing upwards, and you slide, slide, slide your hand to the left. Bring your right shoulder down. Okay, and your head, lift your head on the floor. Go on your finger pads on the left hand, press into the floor. Left shoulder moving back. This is where you engage in the core. Squeeze your tummy in, and you can stop here, or maybe walk your finger pads, left finger pads, over the head. Stretch, 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 stretch a little bit more. Top shoulder moving back. Lift your tummy muscles. Support your back. Deep breath. Lovely shoulder stretch here. Lovely stretch for your upper back. Tummy muscles engaged. Inhale now. And as you exhale, let's come back. Come back to the middle. Okay, we're going to change arms now. I'm going to swing around for you. Okay, let's do left arm up. Open your shoulder. Exhale, move into the right. Sliding your hand to the right as far as you can go. Shoulder down. The right hand on the floor. Press into the floor with your finger pads. Right shoulder back. Lift your tummy muscles. Keep your lower back happy. And maybe walk your hands over the head. Stretch, 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 stretch. Top shoulder moving back. You look up at the ceiling if that's okay with your neck. Your right hip moving back. Lift your tummy muscles. Deep breath here. Lovely stretch. Inhale. And as you exhale, come back to the middle. Come back on your all fours. We repeat once more. Okay, I'm going to swing around again. Let's do right arm up, stretch. Exhale, moving your right hand to the left. Go all the way down with your shoulder. Finger pads on the floor, press into the floor. Take your left shoulder back. Engage your tummy muscles. Lift your tummy to your spine. And maybe take your left hand over the head and walk those fingers into the bigger stretch. Top shoulder moving back. Look up. I know lots going on here. Core muscles working. Squeeze in. Well done. And then come back. Exhale, come back. Change inside. Now left arm. Left arm up, reach up. Exhale, take your left hand to the right, all the way to the right. With your right hand, press into the floor. Take your right shoulder back, lift your tummy muscles, lift, 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 and stretch. And then walk your finger pads over the head, forward, 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 stretching, stretching, stretching. Top shoulder moving back, right hip moving back. Have a good stretch there. Tummy muscles engaged. Still lift, lift, lift your belly button up to your spine. Inhale now. And then as you exhale, come back. Come on your all fours and move slightly back to the back of your mat. And then keep your knees beneath the hips. Walk your hands forward. Okay, this is your puppy stretch. Roll the shoulder blades into your upper back. Lift your forehead down and stretch. Roll shoulder blades deeper into the upper back. Lovely stretch to bring more flexibility to your shoulders, to your upper back. Moving the hips back. Lovely stretch. Take another breath. And then slide in your hands closer to your knees. Okay, well done everyone. Okay, watch me for a second. I'm going to show you your last posture for today, and then you can stay on the floor and relax. So this is what we're going to do. So you're going to lie down on the floor. You're going to do this screen wipers twist with your feet active. And you have space between your feet, hips width apart. So you're going to do this a few times, like so, rocking from side to side. Then you're going to take knees all the way to the side. And you take your right foot, for example, on this side, on top of the left knee. You lengthen the tailbone and you teasing your knees down and down and down towards the floor. Couple of breaths there, come back, do the same on the other side. And after the twist, just stay there and relax in your Shavasana. Okay, let's do it together. So when you're ready, you lie down on the floor, you bend your knees, keep space between your feet, hips width apart. Take your arms wide to the side so you have plenty of space there. Lift your toes up. And you start to move your legs from side to side. Let's just do this screen wipers twist. Nice and easy. Forward the back, forward the hips. Okay. Moving from side to side. Nice and easy. Like little self-massage. Forward the back and forward the hips. Well done. Another round to each side. And then we're going to move legs all the way to the right. And then if it's right, take your right foot on top of the left knee. Lengthening the tailbone between the sitting bones, and you draw the legs all the way down to your right. To the floor, to the floor, to the floor. A little bit of tailbone. Engage your core muscles and enjoy the stretch. Nice and easy for the back. And again, observing all the physical sensations in the body. Respect the resistance. Slow down your breath. And then come back to the middle. And you place your feet flat on the floor. Now inhale, and as you exhale, take your legs all the way to the left. Okay, I'm going to swing around. Okay, to the left, moving to the left. And you take your left foot from beneath on top of your right knee, lengthening the tailbone, thinking about the top hip moving forward. And you teasing your knees down and down towards the floor. Toes active, keep your toes active. Nice and easy. You don't have to go far. Again, respecting the resistance in the body. Just check in all the sensations. And try to have a good stretch. Just a good stretch. To create more flexibility, more mobility. Through the hips. Through the lower back. Another breath. And then come up, come back. Well done. Release your legs and just relax there. Stay on the floor. Or maybe you need to get up and have a drink or do all the little adjustments you need. Maybe you need to have a blanket to cover yourself. Feel free and just relax there. Shavasana. Take your feet wider than the hips. Tip the pelvis forward. You want to restore the lumbar space. There is a space between the lower back and your yoga mat. And relax. Shoulder blades flat on the floor. Arms away from your body. Palms facing upwards. Softly close your eyes. Smile to relax your facial muscles. And leave the beginning of the smile on your face. Feel your forehead becoming wider and smoother. Relax your scalp. Relax your ears, the skin beneath your ears. And relax your breathing, slow down your breath. Mentally scan your whole body, from the crown of the head to the tips of your toes. Exhale and soften. Exhale and letting go of all the unnecessary tension. It might be physical tension, it might be stress, anxiety, or just negative emotions, judging thoughts. Exhale and let go. And this is the time. During the relaxation, we remind ourselves about our essential nature, which is joy and freedom, complete and lacking nothing. Relaxing, softening. Slow down your breath. Slow down your emotions and feelings. And checking in with yourself. What it's like to be you right now. And reminding yourself about your essential nature. Joy, freedom, complete, lacking nothing. Stay with your breath. Now, as your relaxation comes to the end, bring your awareness back to your surroundings. Start to wriggle your toes and your fingers, noticing all the whole your body. Continue to deepen your breath, inhalations, exhalations. And then slide your legs together, arms by the side of your body. Inhale and stretch. Take your arms away head, stretch, stretch. And then bend your knees to your chest. Hug your knees. Gently rock from side to side. Let's reawaken the lower back. Gentle self-massage. Rocking from side to side. And then roll over to your right hand side. Come up sitting. Sit comfortably. Perhaps find again the block or folded blanket and sit on it. And sit comfortably. We're going to close the class. Okay, bring your hands in Anjali Mudra in front of your chest. Inhale, lift and lengthen, and then slightly lean back just to feel the strong support of your back muscles. Support, steadiness of the universe. Reflect your practice, reflect your intention of the practice. Notice how you feel. Enjoy extra strength, flexibility, and clarity of mind. Wishing yourself health, happiness, and freedom from suffering. We finish with one gentle Om. Exhale first. Inhale. Bow your head to your heart, to the light within you, and open your eyes. Well done, everyone. Thank you very much. Namaste. And have a lovely day, and stay cool.